Hi, I'm Tammy with the Second Time's a Charm. Welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me today, this day, this week, this month. I tell you, it's been something. It's just been one of those weeks for me. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like I have to get out of bed and wear pants. I mean, okay, I guess. So I do, but you know what? You're not going to stop me from eating cereal every meal, okay? I'm going to do it if I want. That's the kind of week I've been having. So I'm glad to announce that this is an episode of Good Vibes and DIYs. Yay! I feel like I need some feel-good stories. And so that's what's happening. If you're new to my channel, my series I started recently, Good Vibes and DIYs, you know, kind of what it is. I do some DIYs, and while I'm doing them, I tell some feel-good, true stories from around the world. And I'm also excited to announce that this is a collab. It is the UnbeLEAFable DIYs collab. I do a collab every month with the same group of channels, and this month is no exception. And our theme this month is leaves, basically. It can be fall leaves, it can be palm tree leaves, it can be table leaves, whatever you want, just leaves. The playlist for this collab, as well as all of the channel links for every channel participating, will be in the description. And also tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments what you think of this video, what you think of this collab, what you think of the 3 DIYs I do. Let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know what you think of the stories I tell. Let me know if you have a story you think I should tell. Definitely let me know about that. I would love to hear a feel-good story. And if I use it in one of my episodes, I'll definitely give you a shout out. I mean, yeah. You know what else? If you have an idea for other ways I can bring some positive energy into the YouTube universe through my projects and stuff, please share. I would love to hear your ideas. I've been really wanting to build on to this whole positive, feel-good energy that I have started. I want to build on that in every way I can, because especially now, we need this stuff, okay? You know, you need to smile, you need to laugh, you need to feel good. We all do. Thanks for being here, and let's go do the DIYs. All right, welcome to the voiceover. I want to say, first of all, that all the materials I use in the DIYs will be listed in the description, as well as any links I think should be shared that have to do with the feel-good stories that I tell. So if you want to check that out, that's where you can look. So let's go ahead and get started with the good news. So this first one is pretty much up to present day. Okay, so Jason Winter of Atlanta, Georgia decided he wanted to do more for his community. Specifically, he wanted to help out the homeless. He started out by handing out things like hats and scarves during the winter, but he really wanted to do more. And he even started asking, what is it that you need that you can't get for yourself right now? What is there something that it's hard for you right now? And a lot of people said a shower, just a shower. And Jason took that to heart. So in September 2016, he debuted his business, Hope Through Soap, and his Hope Through Soap double stall trailer shower. And so he would show up with his trailer and people could take showers. He provided towels and hygiene kits, and people were allowed to shower as long as they liked, and the water was temperature controlled so they would be comfortable. It became a thing. He basically grew from there, and he did this every single weekend. And it kept going, and he kept building, relationships in the community. In February 2018, The rainbow tinted closet bus with haircut station debuted that provided free shopping for men and women, and it contained clothes, blankets, sleeping bags, more hygiene items, like all these kinds of things that, they really struggled with getting. In October 2019, the Aqua Van debuted that carried more water for the shower trailer, and this van also carried grills, tables, and chairs for block parties, because basically this weekend thing became a block party. They would set up the shower trailer, they would set up the closet bus, they would grill food, they would play music, and it became this way for people that were homeless and down on their luck to just come get some things they needed and to just listen to some music and hang out, which is so great. And in December 2020, they debuted the new 3-stall shower trailer. So now they can do 5 showers at a time. And if they run out of water, they just go fill it up and bring it back. And they just keep doing it until everyone's gotten a shower, until everyone gets what they need. Every weekend, Jason does this. He packs up the bus with clothes and supplies. He fills the 125-gallon water tank in the Aqua Van. He does it every weekend. He goes out and he spends time with these people that just need some help. And I just think that's so awesome. There is a website. There is a real-time count of all the things they provide, showers, food, everything. It's right there. I mean, it's probably higher now than when I took this snapshot. And if you want to donate, you can do that too. I just think that is so cool that this one guy was like, you know what? I want to make a real difference. And he is making a difference. It's just so cool. So the next story is from August of 2021. Yeah. Okay. So if I mispronounce any names or places, I don't know if I've said that, I'm sorry, because I'm probably going to do that. So here we go. Ben Jackson from Gouria in New South Wales, Australia, was very close to his Aunt Deb. Now, unfortunately, when she started losing her fight with cancer, it was during, our pandemic times, and everything was locked down and there were travel restrictions, and he couldn't go see his aunt in her final days, and he couldn't go to her funeral. And he was upset about that, and he wanted to do something very special for her and meaningful, because she meant so much to him, and he couldn't figure out what he could do, especially from far away. But one day, while Ben was out feeding his sheep, because Ben was a sheep farmer, he got an idea. You see, Ben had dabbled in what he called sheep art, or rather, the act of putting grain in shapes on the ground and flying a drone overhead while he released the sheep into the field. See, what would happen is the sheep would go to where the grain is, basically making the shape, and he would catch it on camera. He would make a video. So he decided to do this for his Aunt Deb, because he just knew that this is the kind of thing that she just would have loved and cherished, like, so much. So he put the grain out in the shape of a heart, and he released his sheep out onto the field, and he took his video, and he put the song Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel on the video, and he sent it to be played at her funeral, which they did. And lucky for all of us, he also shared it on social media, because he said, if this video brought a smile to even one person's face during this hard time, his aunt would just be so proud. And so he shared it with everybody. And it might sound a little like, I don't know if this will be that interesting, but I'm telling you, I can't show you the video because of copyright issues, but go watch the video. I've watched it like 6 times. It is so good. I love it so much. And I just think it's so sweet, that story. All right. Oh, and the link will be in my description, of course. As well as a link to the website for Hope Through Soap. This next one is about caffè sospeso, which I might be saying wrong. That is Italian for suspended or pending coffee. And basically what that is a cup of coffee paid for in advance as an anonymous act of charity. Now, this tradition began in the working class cafes of Naples during World War II. And Naples locals are pretty well known for their solidarity in hard times, and coffee is just a huge part of their culture. So it's not surprising that this is a way that they chose to help each other out during hard times. So basically what you would do is, like, you would buy a cup of coffee, you would maybe buy an extra cup of coffee. You'd pay for an extra cup of coffee, and you'd say, that is a suspended coffee. And if someone came up and couldn't afford a cup of coffee or was just having a really bad day, they could see if there were any suspended coffees. If there were, they could have a free coffee, which is just so cool. And on March 27, 2013, John M. Sweeney, a plumber from Ireland, also thought that was very cool. And once he heard about that tradition, he immediately started a Facebook page called Suspended Coffees, and it exists still to this day. It became a movement. He started a movement, and in the first year alone, the Suspended Coffees movement attracted over 1,400 supporting cafes that were willing to do suspended coffees, and over 250,000 Facebook followers. And what's also really cool is they have a website where you can learn more about this movement, and if you want to participate, they actually have a search feature where you can search your area and see if any cafes in your area are doing suspended coffees. And it doesn't even have to be for coffee. It could be for anything you want. Like if they sell, bread or sandwiches or whatever, you could do a suspended sandwich. So yeah, I just thought that was a really cool idea. I really, honestly, when I was initially just researching the whole Italian tradition that had started a long time ago in Naples, and that's how I stumbled upon the suspended coffees movement. Like the page, the Facebook page, the website and everything, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I just thought that was really cool and interesting and a great way to help people out. I think during the times we're having, I think we should just help each other out as much as we can, shouldn't we? We're all going through this. It's just this thing. Not just the pandemic, but just life. We're all going through it. So our last story is from December of 2020. It is about an otter named Harris. So Harris lived in the Cornish Seal Sanctuary in England, in Gwick, Cornwall, to be precise. Now, unfortunately, his mate named Apricot died in August of 2020 at 14 years old. And they were mates for 4 years. So since otters are very social creatures and don't do well if they're not in pairs, he got pretty depressed and upset when Apricot passed. And the sanctuary team they didn't want him to have to live like that. So they decided to start an otter-only dating app, and they made him a dating profile. This is it right here. If you want to know what it says, looking to find my significant otter. I am very attentive. I love a cuddle, and I'm a very good listener. I will love you like no otter. So, 2 weeks later, Harris got a response to his profile. The Sea Life Scarborough Animal Sanctuary of Scarborough, England, had an otter named Pumpkin, who had also lost her mate, Eric. And they reached out to the Corner Seal Sanctuary to see if Harris and Pumpkin could meet and if they could become a pair. Well, you'll be happy to know that Harris now lives with Pumpkin in Scarborough Animal Sanctuary. And here they are. So that's it. That's my stories. I thank you so much for joining me with this video, for the DIYs, for the stories. I really enjoy doing this series, and I hope you guys like it too. If you do like the video, please give it a like, please share it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the DIYs. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know what you thought of the stories. Did you like the stories? Let me know if you have any stories you want to share or any other positive ideas you think I should explore on this channel. I want to hear it all. So let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for being here and have a good week. Bye.